Greetings, all you maniacs of minds, Manic Rhymes, and welcome back to another Warframe weapon showcase. So today we are going to be taking a look at a bow that recently got buffed in a very, very nice way, the Daikyu. Now, before, this bow had a 50% crit chance. Yeah, for some ungodly reason. But now, it has a higher base crit chance. So, 85% crit, 4.4 crit multi. So this is my 3-forma build. This weapon comes with 1V polarity and it is MR10. It's also pretty cheap to make. Look at this damage. Look at these damage numbers. God damn. Now you might see something odd. It has high crit chance. Where's the Hunter Munitions? I will get to that in a minute. Chill the fuck out. Okay? I have Vile Acceleration here because this thing without it, 1 second to charge this thing. And you can't half charge shoot it. You have to have it max charged. I don't know why. But it's a thing. It's a thing. Now when this thing gets primed, oh my god, this thing is going to be insane. All they really need to do is maybe give it a higher crit multi. And also to do something about that charge rate. Now, this thing has a base status chance of 46. So what happens if I put on a few of these? Look at that. With 2, it's already 100% status. Holy shit. Also, I'm going to be firing 3 arrows at once because of all the multi-shot I have. Well, most of the time I'm going to be firing 3 arrows. And you can see how fast these things move. And when they hit surfaces, they kind of make this explosion, but it doesn't, it's just for visual effect. This thing also has 3 meters of innate punch through. Wait, hold on, let me see if Nezha has anything on him that will skew this. I don't think he does. I'm not exactly sure what arcanes affect this thing. Tempo momentum, those are for shotguns and snipers respectively. So let's just go down the line and see how hard this thing hits. Look at that. Of course, oh look, I got a slash. Look what happens when this thing decides to slash. Look what happens when it orange crits too because of vigilante armaments. Look at this damage. Look at this damage, man. Holy fuck. Oh, it slashed on one of them. 10,000 slash ticks. Good god. Good holy fuck. Now, it's going to mostly be doing puncture damage, which is not bad. It just means that this thing is going to be doing even more damage to heavily armored units. Now, on to the mod I fucking despise, and I hate it when people say, oh, your weapon has a high crit chance, high crit multi. You better put on Hunter Munitions or you're a fucking idiot. I've seen that. I've even seen people say that I deserve to not play the game if I don't know what Hunter Munitions is. People are toxic, man. So here we go. Viral Hunter Munitions setup. Now, technically, this does work better. I do have 100% status chance for 4 multi. Not that it matters with a bow, but 1 shot. Right? Yes? Yeah. So technically, this is better. I just don't like Hunter Munitions and everything. You're also ruining a lot of your multi-shot, which kind of makes this weapon slightly weaker. But yeah, the power of Hunter Munitions does make up for it. And look at this damage. This thing is stupid. Okay, this thing is actually stupid. Is this stronger than the Dread? I'm pretty sure it is. Look at that damage. I'm pretty sure this is stronger than the Dread now. But the Dread has 2 things going for it. 1, it has a base crit chance of 50%, meaning it's just like the Lens. The Dread will have a 125% crit chance with Point Strike. Also, the Dread is MR5. This is MR10. Also, the Dread is faster to fire. I said it has 1 additional thing, but it's also mostly slash based, but it has really low status. If the Dread had like, I don't know, 15% more status than it does. I don't remember the numbers on it. I'm not even going to look it up. Anyway, this weapon, it does not care. Okay? This bow is absolutely fantastic, but there is one well, two nagging issues that I have with this thing. One, people are so hard up on Hunter munitions. Yes, it works. It makes this bow a lot more powerful. But you don't need it, as I've proven. Two, it's not the most practical thing. Because of its fire rate. Yes, it has 3 meters of innate punch through, which means you're going to be able to shoot this down a hallway and punch through everything in your path. But at the end of the day, it's still a bow. It's not the most practical thing. It's not like, I don't know, a shotgun or a fully automatic rifle where you know for a fact that you're going to be able to kill everyone in the room a lot faster. This bow is mostly just about hitting really hard from a good distance. Now what we got to do, you know what we got to do. We got to test some Warframe synergies. Now let me start with Kurama. Why? Well, because why not? So, building this thing for Kurama, I'm going to do something that is going to sound extremely strange. I'm going to take off Serration. Now, here's why. Kurama's buffs and Serration, they don't really mix very well. You'd think, oh, Serration plus Kurama is more power. No, that's not really true. But my Kurama is pretty weak compared to a lot of others out there. So, for now, I'm going to keep on Serration. Fang Fusillade, what about it? Yes, Slash is now higher than everything. But you have to get rid of something. Like this. Let's first try it like this. Can you make it a slasher without using Hunter munitions? Well, this will actually be my first time. Chroma doesn't have anything on him. I think all he has is cursor projection. Yes, you can. Yes, you absolutely can. Some people say don't do this. You can. And this is a shit ton more reliable than Hunter munitions. What the fuck? Look at that, one shot, right? One shot? One shot? Yep. Against level 120s, it's still one shots even without Hunter munitions. Look at that damage. This actually might be the build I run. Because I do not like Hunter munitions. This thing has 100% status. Use it. Ribbons. Multi-shot damage and like minus impact or something, or plus slash, something like that. So anyway, now what we got to do is pull out something that can hurt me. Where is my glaive? Ah, yes, my Falcor. So, okay, corrosive, that's fine. It shouldn't kill me, but just in case, I'm going to actually nerf my Falcor like crazy. I'm going to get rid of... just basically going to get rid of everything. The Falcor is a fantastic weapon, by the way. It is such a good glaive. Oh, it's a worse Grand Prime. It's a worse glaive prime. Fuck off. Okay, that's all my buffs. Yes, that is as strong as my Chroma is right now. Don't judge me. I know Chroma mains don't cringe too fucking hard. Now, let's see what it can do. Yeah, look at that. Whoa, okay, yep, Holy mother of fuck. Surprise, surprise. You give a big fucking dragon a big-ass bow and he's going to destroy things. Honestly, this bow kind of reminds me of, like... I don't know, what's a good comparison? Oh, the M99 in Killing Floor 2. It's not the most practical thing, but it hits like a motherfucking truck, and there's really nothing any enemy can do about it. Look at that damage! Fuck! Just, holy shit. I love this thing. This is probably one of my new favorite bows. I still like the lens a bit better, simply because the lens is so much... 30k slash procs. And I'm critting for 17,000. Holy shit. Now what we got to do is we got to give it to someone that is not as big and powerful, but actually I think might actually be more powerful. Mirage. I don't really use Mirage very much. I did not mean to do that. I keep forgetting what her abilities are because I don't play her very much. So now, is it as strong as Chroma? Wait. Yeah, it's stronger. That's the power of Mirage, people. Okay, DE. Look what you done. Look at what you... Okay, I'm scared when this thing is a prime. Okay, I am actually horrified when this thing gets a prime because here's what I think the prime might be. It's definitely going to probably have more base damage. It might be more weighing towards slash, which is terrifying, first off. Then they might boost the crit chance to give it near guaranteed crits. Maybe give it like 40% crit chance before any mods. So that would give it, I think that's about guaranteed crits, if I'm doing the math in my head correctly. And then they're probably going to give it more crit multi. Or I could be completely wrong. Anyway. This thing is just... I can't. This thing is so fucking powerful. And yes, I'm using Vol Acceleration. This makes your bow slightly weaker. But note, it says minus 15% damage. It's not total damage. It's actually just taking it off from Serration. So, you're basically not losing much. And again, this thing's status chance is so ungodly high that even before multi-shot, 100% status. Put on Fang Fusillade, put Viral on it, or Corrosive. Let's actually see if Corrosive will work as well. I'm pretty sure it will. This will be the last test I do. I'm not going to use any buffs. I'm not even going to use Nejia's 2 to make these guys more vulnerable to damage. So, yeah, this works. It's just not as impressive because Viral will have their health. And I'm doing so much Viral damage, and it just... Look at that. I'm still hitting 10,000 slash ticks. I saw some people say don't put Fang Fusillade on this thing, just use 100 minutes. No, this is more reliable. Why? 100% status, baby. Look at that. That's going to bleed out. Are you going to bleed out? Yeah. Now, you could also be insane and go for bladed rounds and Argon Scope if you have them. But then I don't think you would have much room for anything else. The Daikyu also has its own mods, but I don't have any of them. There's even an Amalgam mod. I don't have it. I have Amalgam Serration, but I'm not using it. Anyway, the Daikyu. Good holy shit. This thing is strong. This thing is unbelievably powerful. Now, with this build, I don't have as much multi-shot as I would want. I don't have Vigilante armaments. If this thing was more slash-based, Fang Fusillade would be replaced by Vigilante armaments, and this thing would be even stronger because you'd be firing 3 arrows with 50% chance of 3 arrows. So there's that. But as it stands, this thing is going to one-shot everything on the start chart. DE buffed this thing to high hell, and I am so glad that they did. Is this the new strongest bow in the game? I'm going to say it. It is. This is the most powerful bow in the game other than the lens. I'd say the lens is more powerful for an AoE because it is an AoE weapon. But this, just for one shot on one target, I don't think any bow in the game beats it. This thing is probably up there with sniper rifles. I'm not kidding. The only time I've seen basically 1 or 2 shots on these corrupted heavy gunners is with the Rubico Prime. That was the Daikyu. Insane bow. Absolutely fucking insane. So, Again, Rivens, I would prioritize multi-shot, minus something to make sure that the slash is higher than everything else. You're probably going to have to go for minus puncture. Anything else on there? Probably crit chance wouldn't be bad. Maybe, yeah, multi-shot, crit chance, straight up damage, plus toxin, so you can build viral or corrosive. Anyway, it all really depends on you. Fire rate wouldn't be a bad thing. This thing has a Riven distribution of 4 out of 5, by the way. Yeah, because no one used this thing. Now everyone's going to use it, and the Rivens are going to be stupid. Price-wise. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, in Troby, we trust.